And there's the SPY. Wow, big gap up. So I didn't watch Trump's address the other day. What did he say in it?
That today's banned in travel from Europe.
Oh, from Europe? So he's not letting people from Europe come here?
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
And what else is he doing?
They're trying to pass the bill, but it's stuck in the House right now.
What kind of bill?
Part of it is they want it to be mandatory for businesses to pay sick leave, and that's why it's getting held up, is there's people who are voting it down because they think it'll fuck small businesses.
Oh, wow.
And then there's other stuff in it for like the relief portion for helping with the coronavirus.
Well, dude, did you see INO yesterday after hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, that short worked out. I still covered too early. I covered the last of mine at 770. Right into this fucking dump right there. Went all the way down to 661. I got in too early and I covered too early. But still, my average was 843. I still made like 70 cents a share. Just took that piece right there. It was a good day yesterday. Especially with CODX shit in the bed.
Yeah.
And CODX, they put out news this morning that they're doing some kind of they're doing some coronavirus stuff in Ecuador, which it sounds pretty fluffy to me. Anyways, let's go ahead and get this live stream going. Jamie, show me the money. Yeah, I've had a decent week, Jamie. I seen you on Tim Sykes's. I watched one of Tim Sykes's videos earlier this week, and he mentioned you, Jamie. Made me laugh. I seen you on there because you had a good trade. Yeah. So this, I don't. You know what? Yesterday. All right. First and foremost, I got to do the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't recommend following anybody's trades. Don't recommend anybody following my trade. And actually, I don't even know if we're going to have anything to trade today. I'm actually in one right now. I'm in CODX. They put out some stupid news on, they're doing some shit on the coronavirus. So it popped up to the 1250s or almost 13. I got short in the 1240s. And so we're just hanging out to the market note. Yeah. Earlier this week, I think it was Monday. I think it was Monday evening, either Monday or Tuesday. You were in Sykes's videos. I guess you tweeted something to him about one of your trades, and then he put it in there. It's funny. Anyway, so I don't know how much action we're gonna have today. Yesterday was a good day for me. Monday I had an amazing day. I made 4K on Monday. But then I turned around on Tuesday and gave back 1,500, 1,600. But then and then on Wednesday I had was about a break-even day, and then yesterday I had a really great day. So, but yesterday I got this short right here, this on CODX. That was amazing. Also INO. I caught a little bit. I caught this after hours dump. They put out earnings, and their earnings were garbage. So, gee, what a surprise. So, INO is not a fundamentally sound company. And so we all know that these are going to the toilet. It bounced, and then it faded, and I caught this fade. I actually chased the bounce. I chased it down like an idiot. But luckily I only chased it partial size. Then when it bounced, I added into my position. And then I caught this fade right here yesterday after hours.
Is something going on in the energy sector? A lot of energy stocks are moving.
Well, I mean, the overall market is gapping up today.
Maybe that's it.
So that's going to help. Now, all week long,
20%.
all week long, I get people asking me, yeah, no shit, I'm surprised he didn't cuss you out either. He only does that in the webinars. Anyways, I've been having people ask me all week if they should dip buy, start investing in the overall market, and my answer is no. I don't think so, because we could be in a bear market for months. Who knows where the bottom is and how long it's going to last. We don't know. We should see. Today it's gapping up to the 260s, but we could see it dump. We need. It's going to bounce, of course, but it needs some consolidation, and then make higher lows, and then start coming back. So we got plenty of time to get in. Meanwhile, CODX is starting to go red on the day. Oops. So let's talk about. I don't have much of a watch list today because there's not a whole lot gapping up. Do you have anything that you like, Henry? Henry has.
Not really. I'm keeping an eye on OPK in case that runs. That's the top gainer I got right now. And
so Henry's watching OPK. So let's look at OPK real fast. I wish we should have done. We should have been doing live streams like on Monday. Monday would have been a great day to do live streams. Let's see here. OPK's gapping up. This thing will move huge percentage gains in the after hours, but then when the actual market opens, it has such a giant float, it has a hard time moving. So I don't really like trading it that much.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying it.
That news about company testing, obviously for the coronavirus.
Yeah, it's bouncing off its lows. God dang, man. It sold all the way off down to 142.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this thing is due for a bounce. Look at that bounce. From the 140s all the way up to the 230s. Dang, it bounced all the way up here. So it's way up here right now.
The EBR.
Huh?
EBR.
Which one?
A second here.
You're breaking up on me. BP. Jamie's in BP. Are you buying it?
BP.
Oh, you're talking about energy stocks. Well, this is like an oil stock. What price you in at? I guess I'm short CODX at 1246. Oh, Sykes is doing a webinar right now.
Good for him.
I actually want to tune into that this morning just to see what he has to say about things. Plus, he's kind of entertaining sometimes to listen to, just to talk shit to people. I would tune into him, but I think it's probably a violation of his rules. Yeah, at 22:36. They have some news. So yeah, this morning, I mean, right now I just got my short on CODX. Yeah, it's kind of an expensive stock for me, Jamie. I mean, it is bouncing off its lows. Maybe they put out some news. I like to trade stuff that's under $20, but I mean, gosh, there's so many stocks that have just got killed. The overall market's gapping up today, which means a lot of the Corona stocks might go down. It seems like a lot of time the Corona stocks have been moving in the inverse of the overall market. So, but this gap up could just sell off right at the open on the SPY. So you're nothing right now, huh, Henry? You have no positions.
No positions.
I know, huh? Normally right now, Henry's in like 4 different stocks. Record lows plus offering at 62 cents dividend a share. Oh, 62 dividend a share. Oh, okay. Nice. It's going to be interesting to see what happens at the open. I think I'm going to... Alright, I need to get ready to cover some of my CODX into any kind of flush at the open. Probably should just cover some now, huh? Other than that, I mean, gosh, man, today's like the worst day to do a live stream.
Yes.
Because there's like nothing going on. Monday there was tons of action. Okay, we're open now. Alright, CODX starting to break down just a little bit, but not really, so I'll cover a little bit. Covered 1/3 of my CODX. CODX might do, the red to green on CODX is 1180. So, I mean, it could have a weak open and then come back and just, rip higher. But so I'm going to cover some more into this panic. Got some off at 1233. Oh no.
ALDX just got halted.
I covered it all. Damn it. I covered it all on accident. Fat finger mistakes. ALDX just got halted. Let's look up that baby. ALDX. All right. Ooh. Are you wanting to buy after the halt?
I don't know. That floats only got like... Oh, shit. I'm going to expand my thing here.
ALDX. The float is... I got 25 million in the float.
Yeah. The volume's kind of low right now, though. But they had news yesterday, like, oh shit ton of news.
Yeah, I'm going to look it up right now and see if they have any type of news.
So yesterday they did clinical, topical, dermal, I can't even read half these words. Late stage clinical pipeline and ocular disease. That was yesterday.
What the heck? You know what? I'm just gonna watch it.
Yeah, me too. I'm not gonna get into it just 'cause, like I said, there's hardly any volume right now.
I'll watch it. I'm not going to be too aggressive. I'm a little sad that I accidentally covered my my CODX short. I fat finger. I meant to cover only a third of it, and I covered all of it.
OPK's giving it up.
Kind of thought OPK was going to give it up. God, dang it! It's going to cover down here, down in the tens. That's all right. Made a quick $500. I didn't have high expectations for today, anyways. Let's see how Jamie's BP is doing. 2266. Yeah, it's dipping a little bit. Not much though. I have a feeling this one's gonna. The BP. It's probably got a pretty big float. Yeah, it's got a 3 billion float, so this thing's not gonna move too quick. Oh, CODX. I can't believe I covered it all. Damn it. Son of a bitch. I'd be up almost 1,000 right now. Oh well. Guess I can't bitch and win. INO up to 850. I should have took that short right there, but it's down so far off its highs. CODX, maybe if it has a little rebound back up to towards 12, maybe I'll try to reshort there. Yeah, OPK, decent bounce to short into. That's what Michael Good just said in chat. OPK. I think maybe he's looking for a bounce to short into right in here in the twos. Maybe. Yeah, I don't like OPK either. It has a pretty big float. Moves too slow intraday for me. I have no patience, so I like the volatility. I like them to move fast, so I don't have to sit there and stare at it all day. Even though most of the time I'm sitting here staring at these stocks all day, anyways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, nothing is Tilray's hitting my high-a-day scanner. Is that other stock open yet? The one that got halted? What was the ticker again? I forgot.
EBR?
No, the one that got halted. You're the one that alerted us to it. It got halted right at the open.
ALDX.
ALDX?
Yep.
Okay, it's right there at 306.
Still holding.
So it just had one pop and then... let's see if they've got news. ALDX. ALDX does have some news. I'm going to read it real fast. No, just a volatility halt for news. I mean, yesterday they put out some news. Obviously, it's a biotech.
I don't think it's going to do much. As I've said, the volume's just not there.
Well, you can watch it. Golly, man. CODX down to the 1060s. I covered all of it. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Oh. Would have made almost $2 a share. Starting to bounce a little bit. CODX. Let's get the 1 minute chart up. Red to green is 1180, so I want to get a bounce somewhere close to 12. Reshort. And then hold it all day. And INO offered a good opportunity to short right at the open. That little bounce into the pre-market highs up towards the 850. Now it's down to 771. I know. Yeah, they had bad earnings, so I definitely should have been taking that one. But I was too busy. Yep. Huddy in chat is short INO in the 820s. Mark Crook is long OPK. I think he's reaching on that one. I don't like it. He's long OPK at what price? At 203. So if we look at OPK, he's long at 203. Ooh.
Surprised he hasn't sold it.
I mean, long OPK. He says great news. They had great news. Michael Good says, strong disagree with other coronavirus stocks weak, and this one having never had a great run, I think it fails. Ooh, I like Michael Good's outlook on it. Wonder if he's still in it. And OPK is still, yeah, he has to be. He shorted, how many short? He shorted 8,000, or he's long 8,000 shares? Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's, and I'm not showing that he didn't put an alert that he sold yet, so done with OPK. Poor move. Well, this might be a double bottom right here, Henry, on OPK. Makes me want to buy it right here. Risk low a day, risk 186. See, okay, I'm trying to buy it at 189, and I'm not getting a fill. Oh, missed it again at 190. As soon as I try to buy it, it just starts going up.
That one opened up to 348 and pulled all the way back all to 304.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy OPK. What the fuck am I thinking? I just talked shit about it. I just talked about how it's a slow mover, and I don't want to stare at it all day. And then I'm trying to buy it. All right, cancel those orders. I'm glad I didn't get a fill. ALDX, right, Henry?
Yeah.
ALDX.
Yeah, like I said.
Ooh. Man. That's tough. God, what if INO just a straight massacre. All the way down to 727. I missed that opportunity right there. I knew INO because their shitty ass earnings was going to be had a nice bounce off the 660s right up here. Short right into this little pop towards the pre-market highs. Ooh. Look at that. There's a dollar share I missed out on. I'm in nothing though, folks. Nothing. Just sitting on our hands. And yeah, that ALDX just sold off, huh? Look at that. Popped all the way up to 350 and then now it's at 266. Ouch.
Yeah, I'm not watching anything. Not much volume.
You know what? You know what's crazy? Is that out of all the stocks, well, even Trill sold off. Yeah, Trill's up, down $3 off its highs. Oh, I'm so pissed I missed INO. I'd be covering right here at 7. I'm waiting for CODX to put in a bounce for me. I don't know if we're going to get one. We will. We'll get a bounce. This is my main, waiting for this baby just to pop right up here. Anywhere between 750 and 12, I will be taking a short on it.
Could have shorted that NCLH. I told you it got all the way to 13.50 at the market open, and now it's pulling back down to $12.
NCLH. Ooh, wow. Man. See what the SPY's doing.
That was the Norwegian crude warnings.
SPY took a shit, gapped up, and then said, sorry, brah. When the real volume stepped in, they said, we are not done selling yet. But at least it gapped up, though. I mean,
True.
Henry got his money out of his 401k. Like, he got it out just if he would have quit Geico like a week sooner, he wouldn't have lost. He would have got out just before the big crash. But you still got out. You still got your money out a week before everybody else. You know what I mean? What price do you think you got your money out of your 401k when it was like at 300?
I still lost money though.
Yeah, but you got it out like when the market was at like when the SPY was at like 300, huh?
I think so.
Right around here. He got it out that first week. And then it looked like it bounced, and then it just another murder scene. Oh, CODX. All the way down to $10.15. I'd be up over $2 a share on it. And INO putting in a bounce. OPK, if I would have got an execution at 189, it's up to 196 now. But it's only risking 3 cents. I mean, since it's moved so slow, I mean, maybe take a, if I would have took 3,000 shares at 189,
Yeah.
try to get 10 cents out of it. That's $300. Look at that. Boom. Put in that little double bottom right there. That's right. That's why I wanted to buy. He withdrew it. He just withdrew it. Right, Henry? You just withdrew your 401k, didn't you?
I transferred it to TD Ameritrade.
Yeah. So far, nothing. Yeah, if I were I mean, I guess I am investing long term because I have an IRA that I invest in every month. That I put money into it every month, but that's a long term buy, so I'm not gonna quit putting into that. I mean, I'm gonna be putting that into that for another like 18 years. So, and I'm not gonna stop putting money. I don't care what the market does. I'm just gonna keep every month. It just automatically comes out. So I'm used to not having that money. So I'm just gonna put it in there, and we'll see where we're at in 18 years.
Yeah.
Look at that. That was the buy right there, Henry. Are you watching OPK?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
I didn't pull the trigger. I tried to pull the trigger, but I didn't get an execution at 189. And then I didn't want to chase it. Look at it go now. bought about 3,000 shares at 190, I would definitely be selling right here towards high day at 209. All 3,000 shares, $600 right there. Boom. Wipe your hands clean. You can be done for the day.
Boom shakalaka.
Right? Mark Crook is short some IBO. Let's look at IBO real fast. IBIO. IBIO. Oh, he is short at 170. Oh yeah, he shorted this little pop. I like it, but isn't it down a ton? He's basically shorting at the bottom. I don't like it that much. Not going to trade that. OPK. Look at that. 211. That was the trade right there, Henry.
Yeah.
$2.15. We missed out on 10, 25 cents a share right there, buddy. That's a 10% move. And that's what we're trying to get is 10% on every trade. Missed out on that. Can't get too upset though, because if I got upset every time I missed out on a trade, I'd be a pretty sad motherfucker. Does Henry seem less energetic today, everybody? It's because he's very, very long biased and the market's had a rough week.
Yeah, this week blue. Ready for it to be over.
He's ready for it to be over. And then he took a shitty beat in poker last night.
Yeah, it was horrible.
What was it again? You hit 2 pair? Something like that?
Yeah, I had aces and nines. And
Huh?
I had aces and nines, and I went all in. I went all in, and he hit a flush on the river.
Oh, you hit a flush on the river? You got flushed out.
Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. That was a couple hands. The one that knocked me out, let's see. Let me go. Because I texted you right after because I was so pissed. Yeah, I had aces and nine. He had trip sevens on the river.
Oh.
He called an all-in bet. It was ace 9-7 on the flop. So he had the set. I mean, I guess.
He can't fold. Dude, he can't fold a set of sevens.
No, I'm sorry. He didn't have the set until the... How did it work? Let me see. Sorry.
He does sound like a sick puppy dog. Well, he's had a tough week also with trading too. Henry hasn't had a bad week in trading in a while.
Since fucking October.
Since October, yeah. Henry hasn't had a losing week in trading since October, so this week has not been the best for him.
No.
And sometimes when you've been flying high for so long, it sucks, whenever you have to accept a little bit of a... I mean, you guys have seen me in defeat. Like that one time when GMPX, whenever it was on a Friday and I was short GMPX overnight like a dumbass, and Henry was long, and that thing right at the open just took off like a rocket ship. Oh, that sucked eating that loss. I lost like fucking $3,000 in that trade. And now GMPX is, oh fuck. Now GMPX is down to 196. Oh my god. Why was I not short this fucking piece of shit the last few days?
Wow, look at that NCLH down to 1080. You made almost $3. You could have bought that and made $3 on the way up, $3 on the way down.
Mark Crook is he is predicting that OPK is going to go to 250 today. I don't know about that. I'm not touching it. I think the buy was right down. I missed it by one fucking penny. As soon as I typed in my order and pressed buy, it immediately upticked to 190. Now it's pulling back. I mean, this pullback right here into this into this consolidation zone could offer a buy opportunity, but I'm not really looking to watch this thing. I'm just praying for a bounce on CODX that I can short into, but it's not one to bounce. It almost hit $10. And I got
OPK's got out of on my watch list, the most volume in it right now.
let's see here.
27 million and counting.
Sounds like you're wanting to buy it. I just don't want to risk 10 cents on it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, this pullback could be a buy right here, but I don't want to risk 10 cents. Because this thing moves so slow, if I buy it, I want to buy more than 1,000 shares. I want to buy, like, anywhere from, like, 2,000 to 4,000 shares. I guess I could buy 1,000 right now at 2, and then if it dips below down to 190, I could add a couple thousand. And then use low a day as my risk. But I don't like that idea. I'll be right back.
Not much moving right now, folks. Let's see. OPK. It's getting bought up. Is anyone else in anything else? Says Jamie. SPY's still going down a little bit, trying to recover. It's 256. Tell you what, though, I wish I had about $50,000 or so just to buy some of these stocks that are down 20, 30, 40, 50% and just hold them for 6 months until they come back strong and sell, and sell.
Oh, that was amazing.
Amazing. I was just saying, I wish I had about an extra 50 grand that I didn't want to care about for like 6 months, and I'd be just buying stocks up right now and just holding them until they, the stocks that are down 30, 40, 50%, and just hold them until they come back 10, 15, 20%.
Oh, man.
Wish I had Warren Buffett's money. Well, if I had Warren Buffett's money, I wouldn't be trading. I'd be doing other things.
I think even if I did have Warren Buffett's money, I would still be trading. Because I love trading. Actually, me and my wife, the other day, we were on a walk. We watched that movie with my daughter, Aladdin. Will Smith was fucking amazing in that movie. It's the new Aladdin, the one where they use people instead of cartoons. He was the fucking genie in it, and he was awesome. I found him so entertaining. Anyways, we were talking about you get 3 wishes from the genie, and we were talking about what our 3 wishes would be, and of course, most people are always like financial freedom. And actually, that would not be one of my wishes. Would be to have, all unlimited money. Because that would take the fun out of the journey, man. Does that sound stupid as fuck or no? Does that sound dumb?
Yes and no.
You know, because think about it, if you hadn't every single day, I wake up so excited to see what the market has. It's like Christmas every day. What presents are going to be under the NASDAQ Christmas tree? Every single day. You know? And if I had all the money I could, if I had Warren Buffett's money and I couldn't spend it all, and it was just unlimited supply of cash, it would take that away from me, you know?
But then you'd find other excitements in the mornings and joys.
Yeah, you're probably right. Still, though, this is a pretty good one. I do like it. I enjoy it a whole lot. It's not for me. The stock market isn't just the money. It is definitely the game. I love the game. So, here we go. OPK pulling back. Is this the buy opportunity right here at 195? Still have to risk 10 cents. Still have to risk the low a day. I'm not buying it. Not doing it because the overall market's getting... Well, the overall market's still getting killed. It's down from... the SPY's down from the 260s down to 264 down to 256.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm not buying it. OPK's never, or CODX is never going to bounce for me. Oh, here. So, while I was giving birth to a turd named Henry, I have this book that sits next to my toilet. And today's March 13th, right?
Yep.
So every single day it has like a quote. And so every single day it has a quote you can read. And so this is today's quote. We create our own reality. If our perception of reality is one of lack and limitation, then our reality will be lack and limitation. If we perceive the world to be a wonderful, loving, exciting place, then that will be the kind of world we live in. How cute. We do live in a great time of abundance. Hey, and if anybody out there has any tickers you want to throw out, or tickers that you like, or trade ideas, throw them in the comment section.
Yeah, don't be shy.
Or if anybody has any questions, I'll do my best to give my, say I say the word like the float, and you're like, what the fuck is the float? Write that in there, and I'll explain what that is. Yeah, I'd love to, if anybody has any trade ideas. So, I know Tim Sykes is doing a webinar right now, and if you ask him a trade idea, he'll berate you for asking, a question about, what about this ticker? What about that ticker? You know what I mean? He'll freak out on you for not watching his 4,000 video lessons. It is quite entertaining, though, listening to him. Maybe that was the dip buy right there. I'm most sad that I covered my CODX short. I made a fat finger mistake right at the open, and I accidentally covered. I only meant to cover a third of it. And I covered all of it covered all of it at 11:35. Jesus Christ. My God. I was short from almost 12.50, from 12.46. Ugh, gross. I mean, I still made almost $1 a share, but damn. CODX bouncing a little bit. There is not a whole lot going, is there? Dude, nothing has hit my high-a-day scanner. The last thing that hit my high-a-day scanner was TLRY, and that was at 8:31 Central Standard Time. So a minute after the market opened. Nothing's hit it since. So pretty lame day to do a live stream. I apologize for this lack of action in the market.
your fault.
I know, huh? But it's so much better when we have a bunch of plays and we can. Oh, I think about those times.
SVSW.
SVSW.
SB as in boy.
Oh.
SW.
SBSW.
Got halted like 5 times yesterday.
So it's bouncing right now.
It's off its lows of $9. It follows the SPY for sure. So I've been watching it. When the SPY goes up, it squeezes with it.
Well, I mean, the SPY is bouncing a little bit right now. Yeah, I mean,
before the crash, it was a 1360 stock, and if you look at the daily, I mean, it's just been going up. So the last time it was this low was back in October. It's just been going up and 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 then crash.
a lot of shit crashed. I should have been short so many more stocks this week. But I was focused on the virus stocks. And a lot of those are going up.
I mean, them basically were pretty much the only things moving this week.
They were the only thing. The only thing that's been moving ever since the stock market crash began.
Yeah.
I&O looks like it might be offering a short opportunity.
OPK's up at 210.
Yep. We could have bought it on that pullback, man. At $2 or $1.95.
Mark Crook, who said it's going to go to 250? I mean, I'm starting to...
Mark Crook said that. I don't think it's going to go to 250. But then again, I never believe. So I might...
Lows. This is a second, cup pattern, or cup and handle pattern, or whatever.
I think I'm going to take a little bit of short on... into this pop on I&O. Alright, I'm taking a trade on I&O. I'm shorting a little bit at... I got some short at 12.87.
12.87?
Or 7.87, sorry. I have ticker and price dyslexia. For some reason, I don't know why, I always will say the wrong price. I don't know where the hell the 12 came from.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I took a little starter short right there at 12.87. I might have top ticked that. Nope, didn't quite top tick it.
12.87.
But my ultimate risk would be high day, probably 8.50. So if it pushes through a little bit more, I'll probably size in a little bit bigger. OPK will go up to 490-ish or 5. Wow. That is maybe in coming days.
Who said that?
Right here in chat.
Who said it, though?
Well, I mean, I can't read Arabic.
Oh, okay.
His thing says live. Wow. Gosh, that's a pretty that's a very, very optimistic outview.
Yuma squeaking.
All right, we're going a little higher. All right, so now I'm going to size in a little more into this I&O short. It may just be bouncing off the lows, though. Maybe I don't want to short this thing. Because if you look at it from yesterday, it could just see it's put in a higher low, higher low. Maybe I don't want to short it. It's already so down far off its highs, too. Look, I mean, it doesn't have much downside now. I'm starting to dislike this trade I'm in. Yesterday was the big day to short up here. Into that bounce. Yeah, I don't know how much I'm liking it now. Now that I look at the chart again. Doesn't have a whole lot of downside. So we're down to 781. I think I'm just going to take it off right now. Selling off 777. I'm just going to put my stop loss in right now. And when it's, whoa, jeez, 765. Okay, I got a stop loss in at 775. Oh, it took me out. So I made 10 cents. I mean, how much more is it going to go down? You know? I mean, it could go down here, but I don't know. I like CODX a little bit better for a short because it's got more downside. And it's got absolutely atrocious fundamentals. See, it's higher up. But, oops. See, the move started way down here at 98 cents. So this thing is still up. You know, up to $10. So that's why I like the short better for CODX. Even if it decides that it wants to find support down here, I mean, we still got $5 a share right there. So CODX is definitely, this is going to be my main watch for a short. It's kind of climbing a little bit. I want it up here near red to green, but I might start a short right here close to VWAP at 11. We'll see. INO did have horrible fundamental earnings though, so, and it's still selling off right now. It's down to 859, 860. Oh, and this is not Arabic. Hey, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to. India. I wish I could speak 2 languages. Like, I do speak a little Spanish. And it's making a flag and a triangle and an hourly chart. Oh, you're one of those patient traders. Let's look at OPK. Why are you so bullish on OPK? You just like what the company's about? Yeah, you're right. You know, it's coming to a point here. It's got a nice little trend going there. It's got a nice trend. See that nice trend? The hourly chart. Let's look at the hourly chart. I just like the fact that you said it's going to grow almost 5. I want to know what you know. What do you know about this company that makes you think that this is going to go to 5? But I have a... Now I'm from Canada. Oh. I've never been to India. I'd like to go to India. You play cricket? I got some buddies that I play poker with that are from India, and they love cricket. So yeah, I mean, it's in consolidation right now. Yeah, when you look at the hourly chart, it does look like it's in consolidation. Nice little gap up, nice little bounce off the lows. Tons of resistance though right here. You know, when you get up in the 2s. Look at all that resistance, man. Yeah, I love cricket. Yeah, it sucks what's going on in the U.S. right now, though. Really, really sucks with all the sports being banned because of this fucking coronavirus. Really, really shitty. Yeah, it sounds like you got more patience than me, live, because I don't think I could. I usually typically if I hold a stock overnight, I'm usually out the next day real quick. I don't hold stocks for usually multiple days. But I'm also trading the trash of the whole stock market. So all these companies usually have shitty fundamentals. They're usually horrible and going to zero anyways. So I'm just trading the volatility. OPK. Not doing much now. And CODX, I'm thinking about taking a little short here at 11. I should have some patience. It's at VWAP right now. Oh, what the hell? Holy smokes.
What?
Something is wrong with my E-Trade Pro because apparently I still have 250 shares short.
Of what?
Of CODX. I thought it took me all out. And it's showing now that I have it on my... I'm going to add here then because I got such a good average. I better check it on the website. So, dude, I got to call E-Trade Pro because lately
No.
it's been the E-Trade Pro has been a little sketchy. So I better check. So anytime anybody out there that's using E-Trade Pro for your trading platform, if you ever have a because like I thought that I was completely exited out of my CODX. I thought I fat fingered it all. Well, apparently I still have 250 shares. Well, now I have 500 because I just added at $11.06. So, but earlier it was showing that I had covered my whole position. So now, but then it shows up that I'm still in it. So I don't know if I'm in or if I'm out or whatever, but I think I'm in. So let's see. And and then I missed the cover down here because it wasn't showing up in my positions box. So if you just go to log into the website, you can see your positions. So I still have it short. So really, the green to red right here on CODX is 1180. I would say that probably 12. Actually, I mean, really the level that matters most, I would say, be the pre-market highs. So it looks like I got a shitty ad there right near VWAP. It's kind of a shitty ad. But that's okay, because I still have those shares from earlier today. We'll see how it reacts. It's coming up next to red to green. Maybe I want to add right there. It's at 1140 now. Let's see if I can't get an ad at 1140. Nope. It's pulling back. So I won't add right here. We'll just let it ride out. Oh, they pay. That happened to you, Jamie? It happened to me 2 weeks ago. I called and they paid me money for the screw up. That's awesome. Maybe I should call them. Be like, man, because if I would have known I had a position in CODX, I would have been covering down here in the 10s, especially when it double bottomed. When it put in the higher low right there, I would have been covering the rest of my shares. Hell, let's be honest here. I would have probably been covering into this flush down in the 1060s, 1070s. Right, Henry?
Yeah, you would have.
So now it bounced. I got a shitty ad at 1170, and now my average is 1080 or 1180, which I'm still in the money. But I was wondering why when I looked at my P&L, I was like, man, I should have more money than this in there. But I was like, maybe I just did my math wrong. And we were doing the live stream, so I didn't look into it too much. Oh, wow. One ticker has hit my high day scanner since Tilray. Jesus Christ.
CPLG got halted.
CPLG?
C, Charlie, Paul. George.
Oh. Wow. All right, let's check the float.
Pretty big float. It just
Oh, it's not that. It's not that big. It's not like. It's not over 100 million. 56 million. Still got squeeze potential. Let's look at the daily. Bouncing off the lows.
and I'm not showing any news why it got halted. Big, looks like good earnings yesterday. Sales 170 million, beats 156 million estimate.
Good. I'm glad to know it's not just me, my E-Trade Pro, that's been glitchy lately. Yeah, it has been glitchy. You've heard me bitch about it several times, huh, Henry?
All week.
All week, he says. Yeah, so I just refer to if I'm really having problems, I just go to their website and do it from the web trader there. And you said, what'd you say, Henry? You were reading the news and I wasn't paying attention.
They had earnings yesterday. They had 170 million in sales. They beat their 166 million estimate.
Wow. Kind of makes me interested. I'll watch it. We'll put it up on a chart here on the side.
9:16, so it's got like 2 minutes yet before it opens.
Are you going to buy it?
It's got small volume too. It's only got like 200,000 volume.
I'll watch it. Oh, I'm irritated right now with this.
Watch it because there's nothing else going on. So. But I'm seeing a lot more green today just because this is what the spike is doing now. Where's it at? Oh, it just popped up to 260. It's trying to make a comeback. Be the comeback kid.
See what happens when it opens. So it should be open in 1 minute. Granted, it's a 5-minute halt. And OPK is still going sideways. It's holding 2 though. And CODX testing 1150. Dang, I missed out on a lot of money not getting my cover down there at 1050. Fucking E-Trade. That sucks. I might have to call and bitch at them, Jamie. But 1150 is rejecting right now. And we're open on the CPLG.
Yes.
What's it gonna do? Gonna keep squeezing? Nah, kind of pulling back.
Yeah.
Not doing much of anything, huh?
Well, except not much volume, so it's not gonna move super quick, I don't think.
Yep. Meanwhile, OPK is definitely finding support at 2. OPK. Right? We could buy this, right? This is the one that our Canadian likes. Live. Finding support at 2. I'm not buying it. And say what?
You said it 5 times already. I'm not buying it.
I know, huh? Oh, I tried once. Sometimes when I say I'm not buying it, it's like my way of trying to talk myself out of buying it. I'm going to add to my short right here near red to green on CODX. Just trying to go green on the day. All right. I added at 11:54. OPK popping off of 2. Holding that $2 support. Yep. OPK popping up. I'm going to keep an eye on this, man. I'm so curious to see if this is going to go to 5 now. You don't think it's Hold on, live. You don't think that OPK is going to go to $5 today, do you? Because I mean, if you think that if you thought that OPK was going to go to 5 today, I'd be like, you got to know something that I don't. I'm assuming that you're saying that OPK is going to go to 5 like in the next coming days or coming weeks. Correct? Meanwhile, I just got an ad on my CODX short. CODX. I got added at 11:54. I got a good ad. So far, it looks good. Now it's pulling back a little bit. OPK, dude, it's pulling off of that $2 consolidation level nicely. Yeah, not today, I think. Yeah, I agree with you. Not today. OPK's found some support, and it's looked like it's getting ready to squeeze up.
Just popped up on my high day. It's a multi-month breakout. VAPO.
VAPO. Vapotherm Instruments Related in Products Manufacturing. So, what do they make? They make products to treat patient and various ages suffering from respiratory distress worldwide.
Look at the daily. It's a multi-month breakout.
It's got a float of 11 million in the float, and it's going up right now. And my CODX short is coming together. See how it does. See how it acts here at VWAP. If it holds VWAP and it holds this trend up, I'm just gonna exit the whole thing and get out, take my profits. But if it breaks through VWAP, it starts breaking down, I'll hold longer. Today should be first green day on OPK. Henry likes Vapo. You gonna buy into the strength, Henry, or no?
Let me look at the daily on it. What do you think? It's up from 687 from yesterday.
Covered a little bit of my covered a little bit of CODX right there at 1120. I don't know if it's going to hold VWAP here or not. If it holds VWAP, and it starts coming back, I'm going to take it all off. But it looks like it's starting to break down some. Vapo. I mean, I'm probably not going to buy it. I'm not saying it's not a good trade idea, though. I mean, it is showing strength. It is breaking out on the daily.
It's just not a fast mover.
Yeah, and I have a hard time buying anything right now just because the overall market. The overall market's scary as shit.
Yeah.
And it's like right now it's tough to be long anything with the overall market being such a pain in the ass.
I agree. Well, OPK is going to do something here in a few minutes because the candles are getting smaller and it's narrowing it.
Maybe Mark Crook was right. Maybe Live is right. I'm putting my stop loss in at $11.31 on what's not really a stop loss, it's a stop win on CODX for the rest of my 500 shares.
Stop win.
Alright, there it is. If it hits it, it hits it. It's probably going to hit it though. I probably should have made a wider risk, but well, maybe not. Basically, I just put it right above this candle right here. So if it goes up over that, I'm going to get out. Because I either want it to break down past VWAP and continue down, but if it holds VWAP and it breaks and it keeps going, holds VWAP and goes up, I don't want to be in it. I don't want to be there for when it goes, the red to green is 1180 and it goes green on in the day, and then every buying degenerate fucking decides, oh shit, I've been there before when the stocks go green on the day and they just fucking squeeze up. Right, Henry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Vapo's kind of, it went from 10 to 12. Yeah, it's a pretty good move, I guess. That CPLG
Gave it up.
Yep, gave it up.
I mean, yeah, it's not moving fast too. It's only got a couple 100,000 volume.
OPK down to $2. So it's just going sideways right now. OPK. Kind of making me sad. I don't want it to go down. There, OPK's fucking giving it up. OPK.
What's wrong with that big boy?
I mean, if you're risking off this low right here at 186, I mean, this could be a buy opportunity right here. I mean, if you're bullish on this stock and you think it's going to keep going up, and you're risking off the 186, then this would be a spot to buy. But, oh, yes, CODX. Give it up, bitch. Look at CODX. Acting like my prom date did when I was in high school. Just giving it up. Just kidding, babe. My wife's sitting over here. She's like, what? She perked up. She said, you're so funny. Ha ha. Ain't that right, babe? Hey, let me tell you a fact about my wife. This is how she hooked me. Okay, this is how she hooked me. Because I was a lifelong bachelor. I didn't get married till I was... How old was I when I got married, babe? When we got married? I was in my late 30s. I think I was like 30... 38. Yes. I was a lifelong bachelor. Okay? Nailing pussy my whole life. Don't know how I didn't get a disease. But somehow I fucking played Russian roulette with my dick over and over and over and dodged the missile. Anyways, so back to how she got me hook, line, and sinker. When we first started dating, she wouldn't have sex with me, and then she made me get an STD test. She's so proud of that shit. It's like, damn.
Wife me.
So then what did I do? I just decided to wife that bitch up. And now here she is. Sitting here, and now she owns everything. She gradually started replacing all my shit. Came home one day and had a new coffee table. I was like, what was wrong with my old coffee table? Fast forward a few years later, and now we have a new fucking house. Got rid of my truck. She bought us an SUV. I was like, fuck. Yeah, you're right. I did want this house. But still, I would have never been looking if it wasn't for you. I never was looking. I'm just an easy sell though. Like, for a salesman, I'm an easy fucking sell. Just tell me what I want to hear, and I'm fucking in. I like buying shit. I like spending this money. We can't take it with us when we die, right? All right, OPK, or CODX, do I cover right here below VWAP, or do I let it fade some more? Nah, I'm going to stick to my original risk. I'm just going to put my stop loss in, right, Henry? I'm just going to put my stop loss in and then just forget about it.
Forget about it.
Look at it. Look at it. Shit in the bed. Pay daddy. You fucker. This stock owes me some money anyways. Just kidding. None of them owe me anything. I only say that because I lost some cash on it on the front side of the move when this thing was running up. My dumbass. Here, I'm just going to tell you guys one of the worst mistakes you can make as a trader. It might work 9 times out of 10 or 8 times out of 10, but you get that one time it doesn't work. And you get that one time it doesn't work, and it really hurts. If you look at this, here's 5-minute chart. It's a really, well, this is not the one I want. Front side of the move. On the initial run up right here. See this giant gap up? My dumbass was shorting into this because it had this on day one. Here, let's get an hour chart. 20 days. There we go. Oh, this was painful. So you'll see on day one, it had this massive move from the 4s all the way up to the 10s, almost 11, and then it had this huge sell-off down to 7. And then it bounced after hours. And my dumbass was shorting at 10 right there. Woke up the next morning, and it's gapping up massively. Went all the way to 20. Took a big loss there.
And what did you learn from that?
What I learned was never, and a lot of times it works. If you'll get squeezes into the close, into after hours, and since the volume is lighter, a lot of times if you short, like right here, it would have worked. Let me see where it would have worked at. Well, that was in the morning. So a lot of times when you short into after hours, like say there's an after hours squeeze, a lot of times you can short into that squeeze after hours, and then the next morning it'll gap down for you. Right? It might still continue going up, but it'll gap down, it'll pull back in the morning. Or when the market opens and the real volume comes in, a lot of those buyers will be from the previous day will become sellers, and it'll dip down. And it might rip and come back, or it might just fade off. But there's always these outliers where, when you're holding overnight, you don't have the option, you don't have that luxury of being able to just get out. overnight crazy shit happens and you wake up and the motherfucker is up $3-4 a share. And depending on your position size, that can really put a hurting on you. And that's what it did to me. Well, I did it to myself, actually.
Yeah, did you find out? I haven't looked at why like some stocks are open at 3 a.m. but you can't buy them till 6.
Hey, I don't know. Live, I don't know if you're long OPK right now, but just to let you know, just to give you a heads up, that Tim Grattani is short OPK right now. And Tim Grattani is one of the best traders on the planet.
Yeah, he just surpassed $10 million. Did you see that?
Yeah, last Friday he made 97K shorting going long INO. Made $97,000 last Friday. I mean, I had a big day too, and OPK is failing. But if you're going to buy it, right here would be the spot. 93 cents.
193.
193 cents. Well, no, well, yeah, 193. This be the spot to buy if you're going to buy it. If you really believe it's going to go up, this is the spot to buy it. I ain't buying it, though. Yeah, I guess Tim Grattani, in the last, 15 days of trading, he's had 3 days where he's made almost 100K. That's some insane fucking money. I made $4,000 on Monday, and I was, super happy.
I mean, his position size has got to be freaking monstrous.
Dude. We were in a webinar with him one time, or not too long ago, and his risk was $5,000. Yeah, I'm risking 5,000 on this trade. So he's taking position sizes that are in every single trade he's looking to make anywhere from 10 to $20,000-$30,000. That's what he's expecting. Yeah, so a rule of mine now is I'm never, ever, ever, I don't care how many times I see it work the next day, I'm never shorting into strength, into a gap up after hours. I'm not ever doing that ever again. Because that's burned me more than once. And trust me, the many times that it did work, whenever it didn't work, the few times it didn't work, it cost me lots of money. Look at that, down to 190 now.
More than you made.
Yeah,
shorting.
yeah, more than all those times that it did work, it cost me.
The other thing too, you said though, if you absolutely get to do it just because it looks so perfect, his position size is a lot smaller.
And really, if you just wait till the next day, a lot of times, even the times that it did work, I remember there's a lot of times whenever I could actually got in, still got a better price. And I didn't have that risk of the overnight of it gapping up. Man, about to test low a day with OPK. Mark Crook has completely flipped his bias. Here, Huddy says the reason for shorting OPK is because the setup reminds me a lot of Grattani, how Grattani handled IGC way back in his webinar. Funny enough, I think he does take the trade off for a scratch by the time it plays out. I don't know what that webinar was.
What did he short from? What price?
Let's see what he said. Let's see. looking in the chat, see if I can't find out where he shorted it from.
Did you know the government pumped in $1.5 trillion into the stock market and we didn't do anything?
My wife just said that the government pumped in 1.5 trillion. Croy Runner, Gertani is short from $2.04.
That's what I read anyway.
Yeah, my wife just said that the government pumped in $1.5 trillion into the stock market, and it didn't do shit.
That's what I read though. So.
That's what she read.
Just today?
I don't know what it was.
Well, sometime in the last couple of weeks, I guess. Continued to fade. I mean, it'll come back though. I mean, we've been in such a bull market for so long. I mean, we're due for a correction. Totally due for a correction. But, I mean... Thursday. Yesterday. Hence why it gapped up today. That makes sense.
So basically, I mean, the reason he makes a ton of money, obviously because he's got it to do it, but let's say he bought 25,000 shares. If it goes down 10 cents, he makes $2,500. You know, if he's taking that big of positions.
Your math is correct, Henry.
But I'm just saying, like, it comes back, the more money you have, the more you can make or lose, obviously.
All right. I might cover right here with CODX. I don't know if this is a high or low or not. It's not. I want it to keep breaking down. I mean, it's... Maybe I should just risk VWAP. I mean, I could cover it right now and then be up $1,000 on the day. Look at that. OPK bouncing off 190 nicely. I'm not going to lie, there was a piece of me, there was a pretty good piece of me that wanted to buy at 190. But I didn't. Because, I mean, you're only risking a few cents. Buy 3,000 shares. Scalp it for 10 cents. Buy at 190, sell at $2. Alright, it looks like it's coming back. CODX. Maybe it's not though. I'm going to move my stop loss down though. If it gets over VWAP, I'm going to be out. My new risk will be 11.13. Move my stop win down. So if it gets over VWAP 11.13, it's going to take me out on my CODX. Won't win as much, but that's okay. Risking VWAP. Anyways, there's not much going on today, so maybe we'll just cut it short.
Yeah, I'm not liking anything.
And I wanted to get a power hour live stream in earlier this week, but I had too much going on with my kids and my wife and family and stuff, so couldn't get one in this past week. But we'll be at minimum we'll be back next Friday at 8:20. At minimum. If not, I do like Mondays a lot too. Mondays are nice. Money Mondays. VUZI hitting high a day scanner. Went from 117 to 133 just now. Like last night, I put on I got everything ready on YouTube to do the live stream. Can you guys see that I have a pending live stream that's going to come up the next day. I don't know if it shows that. Does it show that, Henry? On yours? On my, that I, like if I put that I have an upcoming live stream, does it show that? That you can see that?
I don't know. I don't check YouTube every day, so I didn't even look. I don't.
Oh, okay. I don't know if it gives an alert or anything like that. Other than that, though, not a whole lot. The only trade I'm in right now is this CODX. I'm risking VWAP. I got the stop win in. So if it hits 113, it'll take me out, and I'll just make a little bit less profit. Other than that, I'm just going to fade this bitch.
Fade it up. Fade it up.
Sorry, there's not a whole lot going on today, kids. OPK, we're watching it only because there's nothing else to watch. Not a whole lot to watch.
Not a whole lot to watch at all.
OPK looking a little bearish under VWAP, but as long as it holds up over this. I hope it goes to 5 for you live. I hope it goes to 5 for you. You're definitely more optimistic than I am about it. But I never think the stocks are going to keep going up. Right, Henry?
That's right.
I'm short CODX at 1088. Honestly, over big picture, Jamie, I mean, big picture is, I think CODX goes to the toilet. But then I think everything goes to the toilet, right? But, I mean, when we look at the daily, though, here, I mean, we still got a lot of downside, man. It could find some support and start going sideways, though. Or it could just slowly just fade. The long kiss goodnight. When you got a daily chart that after it has its big supernova run, it comes down, it bounces, and then it just slowly fades off into the mist. For example, what would be a good example? CLVS, maybe?
Yeah, what's that one been at lately?
There it is. There it is. This is the exact chart that I'm talking about. You have your big parabolic squeeze, right? We were trading this a while back. You have your fucking big short. Then you have your bounce. So you make money on the way up here. You short it on the way down. You buy the bounce down here. I traded this one pretty good right here. I bought this bounce real nice. I rode this one up from like 9 to like 12. Caught that piece of the move. Then I shorted again. And, you know, and then here's the long kiss goodnight. See how it just fades off over time. Another one would be SPCE. Look at that one. We were trading this one. I did lose a little bit of money on the front. I see that's a big flaw that I have is I tend to get in too early because I have FOMO to the max, and I got squeezed out right in here. No, right here on this day right here. See how it closed at its highs, and then it gapped up. See how it gapped up right there? I was shorting into that close, and then I got squeezed out there, so I lost some money on this day right here. But nothing crazy. Nothing outlandish, and I made it all back because I caught this short right here. I caught the short on these 2 days, and then I also caught the short here. But I covered way too early. And then here's the long kiss goodnight. So yeah, a lot of these stocks go through the same cycle over and over and over and over. I learned that from Tim Sykes, Penny Stock and Framework. It works amazing. It's amazing how all these stocks go through the same cycle. Makes it very predictable. What's another one? SAVA, maybe? Look at that. Look at Saba.
Yeah.
There it is. Same thing. We ran this one up. I made some good money on this one. So did you, Henry.
Yeah.
We caught the front side of this move real nice. This one was a bit choppy, though. You know, I like it's better when they're cleaner, when they squeeze up. They squeeze up, they pull back. Right? You buy this pullback, and then they bounce. You sell into this bounce, and then it fades off nicely. This one kind of held up and went sideways for a while, so I just stopped trading it. And then now, here's the long kiss goodnight. Now it goes to the dumper. Let me think of another one. Any more? Watching GLBS. Let's look at it. GLBS. I saw that one mentioned in chat a couple times. So, horrific long-term chart. It's gotten crushed. You know what? If this thing makes it to $1, I might try to short it. And the reason why is because of the daily chart. Look at this thing. Just every time it just spiked, failed. Look at the last time it spiked. Hell, that was on volume too. Look at this one. Went up to $1.20 on volume. So this piece of shit makes it to $1, and then it sold all the way off down to 60 cents from $1.20. Gave it all up. Let's check the float on GLBS. GLBS. The float is 1.7 million. Wow, it's got a super low float. I have to be careful with that one then. That day it did 13 million in volume, 14 million in volume. It's up to 98 cents. Oh, I thought I was going to be done trading for the day. There might not be any shares to short. There's $1. It's at $1 now. Let's see if it gets over $1. It just got rejected by $1. There's no shares to short. I'm glad there's no shares to short. Because I don't want to be staring at this thing. GLBS. Making a move. Ooh, I should have held my INO short. I covered it way too quick. Damn. When I looked at the daily, it just didn't seem like there's a whole lot of downside on it. You know, I was like, but they did have shitty earnings. And I've read this in several books. They say, when you think a stock is gone up too much and it can't go any higher, it'll probably go higher. Stocks that are making new highs usually continue making new highs. And when you think a stock can't go any lower, they usually continue going lower. And I was short. I shorted into this bounce right here at 8. Well, not 8. It was like, what was my execution at? 785 was my entry on INO. And then I just covered it real quick. Right down here. And it just faded off. That's okay though. My CODX short is working out nicely. Look at that. I think we're going to get more fade, Jamie. Maybe not though. We'll see. I got my stop loss in, so I'm just going to let the trade work for me. If it doesn't, GLBS. I can see where you're watching it. I just think that this spike is just going to be.
99999.
I just think the spike is going to be short-lived. Unless the volume is just, unless it gets insane, unless it gets like 20 million volume, 30 million volume, 40 million volume. It's having a hard time at that $1 level.
All these stocks have a hard time at the $1 level.
Until they break through it like F-Cell.
Yeah, and then they're 4 days later, they're $4 a share. They're just hitting it. You know, look at all them stocks you just mentioned. Look at them 2 weeks before this thing, the prices.
There we go. Now we're pushing past the dollar. The bid and the ask over $1 now.
You know what I mean, Brian? I mean,
yeah.
You never know. It seems like a lot of stocks lately. One day they're 20 cents, a week later they're over $2-3 a share.
Yeah, but with this one, when you look at the daily chart.
No, I hear you. I looked at the. I'm just saying. Trends tend to repeat themselves, but they don't always have to.
That's true. And this is probably going to have more volume than it did back on March 4th. GLBS have news? Let's look real quick. GLBS. See what
yeah. You know what? Reports favor opportunity date of convertible notes. Whatever that means.
Man, that sounds awesome.
Waiver of maturity, sorry.
Hey.
Maturity date of convertible note.
Somebody liked the live stream. Thanks, whoever liked it.
Even though it was kind of a slow day.
Jamie, our CODX short looks like it's working out well for us. Looks like it's a break 1070. Break down, bitch. Give it up. You know you want to with your shitty fundamentals.
Big pullback in GLBS to 93 cents.
Oh, he's in GLBS at 89 cents live. Gave us an alert. Awesome. I hope you sold some into that squeeze, man. Please tell me you sold some.
He might have a day restriction.
Oh, PDT? Are you under PDT live? Is live under PDT? Yeah, but it is looking good, huh? Jamie. Starting to lick my chops on this short. I hope it keeps going for you live. I hope it keeps squeezing. Fuck, I hope something squeezes. It sucks when there's nothing squeezing and nothing moving. We got spoiled there for the last couple months, didn't we?
Yeah, big time.
Just last few months. I mean, last 6 months. The last 6 months, just like ever since September. Remember, it was really, really dry. There was not much moving in August and September. And then, oh yeah, PDT rule doesn't work in Canada. I forgot about that. So there you go. Those are your options. If you have an account less than $25,000 and you don't want to be under the PDT and you can't just pull 25 grand out of your ass, move your ass to Canada. Canada does it right, man. I want to know what politician decided to tell us that we can only have 3 day trades, three intraday trades in a 5-day rolling period. What politician did that to us? Those fucks. Who are they to tell us what to do with our money? God, it pisses me off. I mean, Christ, if we make any, you're going to take 1/3 of it anyways with capital gains. And then you're going to tell us we can't fucking trade and you're going to handcuff us? Fucking assholes. Took me forever to get out of PDT. It makes me mad every time I think about PDT and I talk about it. It makes me want to kick my dog and punch my wife. Just kidding, babe.
Looks like it was started February 27th of 2001.
During the dot-com bubble.
Probably because maybe a whole bunch of people lost money.
Oh. Tim Sykes said that it's there to protect us. I'm like, really? Never really protected me. Didn't feel like it anyways. Out at 101. Nice. I probably would have sold at $1 too. Or at least, I would have sold at least half at $1. You must have bought it right up. See it? Hey, Henry, look at GLBS, dude. This is the setup right here, man. This is the setup we look for right here. We look for this setup all the time. We missed it though. So we have a spike. It pulls back. I usually buy on the pullback right here. And then it'll come up and then it holds VWAP. Puts in the higher low. Anywhere in this consolidation point you could buy.
Yeah, nice full flag.
Yep.
It didn't pop up in my, I don't know.
I seen people talking about it earlier and I just ignored it. So if I was buying, I would have bought somewhere during this consolidation level right here. Could have bought it. Could have bought it 70 cents. Made 30 cents a share into this squeeze right here.
I would have definitely broke once it pulled over 50 cents.
Yep. Damn. Could have bought 2,000 shares, 3,000 shares. Make 30 cents a I mean, let's be honest here. If I would have bought, say, 3,000 shares, I would have sold 1,000 shares. I probably would have sold my... If I would have bought it at 70 cents, I would have sold my first 1,000 shares at probably near high a day. So probably like 80, 81, 82. And then it pulls back, and I probably would have sold another 1,000 shares at 90. And then I probably would have sold the rest at $1 or 99. 99 or 98. But now, if this thing is going to run all day, it pulls back to high a day right here. See the breakout level? The breakout was 86 cents. So this might, this might be a potential buy later today. I mean, granted, it has a horrible long-term chart, but if it gets the volume, that volume trumps everything. The volume trumps the long-term chart. If it has the volume, then it can squeeze. Because it's got a low float. It's only got 1,000,007 in the float. 1,000,000.7. So it's got a really low float. We'll have to keep this one on watch the rest of the day. Hopefully it keeps going. Oh, shit. CODX coming back. Chopping around. Trading in the channel. CODX. Trading in the channel. I'll stay in the trade as long as it stays below VWAP. All right, kids, I'm done. Finished. See you guys next week. Hopefully the market recovers or starts, maybe not recovers, but stabilizes a little bit.
Donnie's making a lot of money. OPK is down to 177.
Ooh. You down with OPK?
You know me.
Who's down with OPK? Hey, Tim Grattani called it, man. That motherfucker is never wrong. Now, I say that, I don't really mean that. Yes, he's wrong, but sometimes, but damn. Damn, this one was easy to borrow, too. All right. Finished. You guys take it easy. Thanks for tuning in, man. Appreciate it. Like it when you guys show up. Like it when you guys comment. Leave comments in the chat. Makes the experience better for the live stream. We'll trade some stocks again next week. Thank you and happy trading. Stay safe. Oh, yeah. And don't forget to subscribe, right? We never even say that. Peace out.